have 3 on there. You never think about that.
I know I can do it, but I'm gonna do it.
I got it. I got it.
Oh. I hope you all can hear me. I'm gonna set up give you all my YouTube and okay. Then I need to go on my TikTok. So what? Exactly. Jake, I think this is too high. High. Jake, I think this is too high. I want it that high. So move this and put that. I will put that under there. I think that's too high. Turn it upside down. Turn it upside down. Move that. Rest that back down there. Here's probably the mouse. Get the mouse. Alright. Good. Give it a reach the mouse. Alright. So I'm trying to set up. Okay. I need the mouse to give me guidance. I learned how can I send the YouTube live? No, I don't want that to do like that. I want it to do like this. Alright. I experiment entirely on your channel. Okay, there you go. Alright, let's see how this do. No, I'm looking for something. Copy the link. Okay. Alright, so while that's doing, because I have an issue. So we got a lot to talk about, alright? And I know as soon as I could get that sorted out, I'm trying to get on, I have to go on Facebook, I have to go on TikTok. Jay, get me, get Daddy something to drink, a nice cup of ice and either Kool-Aid or water. How about some water? But Kool-Aid is good. Kool-Aid is good. So yeah, I ran my big glasses so I can see what's going on. I gotta make sure. Let's see. What do you say, Jay? Say, I got my mic on YouTube.
Nobody, much people not.
They won't know because they won't know because I ain't set it up yet. I trying to set it up now. Let me see something.
I said they might not.
Oh, I understand.
Just stop talking and let him do what he's doing, yeah?
Yeah.
Talks too much.
You think so? Jay's life, man. Jay trying to advise Daddy. Dirty. Go live on here. Okay. Now we have some people who just do YouTube. Okay, live. Okay. Alright. Alright, so we got a lot to talk about. Daddy. He's trying to do this, so bear with us. I know 5 minutes have gone, and so by now you'll be ignoring this because this TMI is I'm gonna be fired. Okay, let's see if we can get that to show without interfering with that. Let's see if we can get that to show. I hope it doesn't interfere. Yeah, let's hope it doesn't interfere. And then let's go to Facebook. And the light. I think I turned the light on. I turned the light on. I don't turn the light on. And work this like this. Oh, it's in. It's in. Okay. So we gotta do this like this. Good night, everybody. We are on Facebook. We are on YouTube. And no, we're on YouTube. Sorry, we're on YouTube. We're on TikTok. Now we're trying to go on Facebook. Live video. And then we gotta set the topic. It's RE. Okay, no, that's not that. CMI. On TikTok I have it as resign will be fired, but it's resign or well, yeah, resign. Yeah, I'll be fired. That's it. Okay, so we're doing this. We're trying to get it done properly, you see? So this can be a live. Okay. And I can send you all the links in a minute. It's just that I'm having a problem. Okay. TMI is not fired. Go live. Okay, somebody's saying they don't see it. They don't see it. Okay, you're looking for my live. I'm just getting started. I'm just getting started now. Alright. So bear with me. Some persons say they're looking for the live. I can get it to you all in a minuet. The first one, let me copy this first one, and then let's bring it on over here. We're doing it like this. So we got 3 lives going on right now. All right. Okay, and this is gonna be a pretty straightforward show. It's now live. It's gonna be live on Facebook, we live on YouTube, we live on TikTok. Alright? Okay, I see where my friend Lavita is asking what's going on. I'm going to send her something. Let me send her one of the links. Hopefully that she can watch it. Okay. Let me see if I can send her this. Okay, so I appreciate all of you getting in. Thank you, Jace. Do it got me water. You ain't gonna just go there? My goodness. And Jace, it is lovely. I could use me a good cooler. I missed that cooler. Yes, that's the day. Only a day away and I didn't miss my cooler. Alright. Hello everybody. Oh, that's like I normally sit on a little, like I just take my pillow that I am oh jeez, no. I'm trying to get this thing off and it wouldn't go away. Okay, there you go. All right, now I got the TikTok live coming up. So let me see how to get you the link for that because I'm on Facebook, I'm on TikTok, and I'm on YouTube. I just want to make sure the YouTube ain't mixing up with the thing off. That's the resign or be fired show. Yes! Jay, get my certificate of the pass me my folder. I have my termination certificate in there where they said my service was unsatisfactory. But generally unsatisfactory, yes. Pass me that, please. Thank you. I have a lot of things written down, but I won't be able to read all of it tonight. But ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls and children of all ages, I am going to do my best to give you as much information as possible about my experience today with my honorable superiors of the Royal Bahamas Police Force. This is my termination certificate right here. You want to see it? Take a look. Good luck. Get a good look. I'm trying to duck because I don't want anybody to see my birthday. I'm very, very old. Yes. They just tell me today we're putting the police documents on social media. I don't know why they do these things to me. They know I just don't rule. I'm very unruly. Very unruly. Let me read what it says. I'm going to read it to you. It says, you're fired. No, it doesn't say that. Let me tell you what it says. It says, name, Royal Bahamas Police Force discharge certificate. Name in full. It's Marvin Gibson. Number is 641. Rank Reserve Sergeant. Date of enlistment is June 30th, 2003. Date of discharge is April 15th, 2024. Marks of identification. Height is 5 feet 10. 5 feet 9, but they give me an extra little height, you know. Date of birth is blah, blah, blah. Complexion is dark brown. Color of eyes, dark brown. I didn't realize my eyes were dark brown, but interesting. Yeah. Any other marks or peculiarities? Nil. Listen, he is discharged from the Royal Bahamas Police Force in accordance with Section 21(1)(c) of the Police Force Act 2009. During the period of his service in the Royal Bahamas Police Force, his conduct and general character has been unsatisfactory. and it's the police headquarters dated April 15, and it's signed by the Commissioner of Police, Mr. Clayton Fernanda. And y'all can see the big unsatisfactory right there. Unsatisfactory. I'm just so proud that they say my service is unsatisfactory. Yes. So, ladies and gentlemen, there's no stress. I'm no longer an officer of the force. And so those case files that I wrote, they're no longer relevant. You don't have to worry about me coming to testify at the court against you. Because what will happen is you probably come to court and testify against me. Terry Pinder, good night. Good to see you. Triana, good to see you. Listen, I sent the Facebook link. I sent the TikTok link. I sent the links. Oh, God, I got distracted. I'm so sorry. Oh, my. Let me do this right now. I got to send the TikTok link. I put the YouTube link there and I put the thing link there. I can get the TikTok link. Give me a second. I need to get it and give it to you. Okay, where is it? Profile. All right. My live video. And then I got to greet my people tonight. I love you all. I appreciate all of you for coming and joining us in this wonderful, awesome session of disobedience and discord. Yes. And listen, we talking about alleged. It is all alleged, eh? The allegations that we are allegating is all allegatory. All right, listen. All right, so I need to send, let me see how to send this one. Okay, in the group, I'm sending the TikTok link in the group now. And then I can call names because it's just good to see all of you here. Making your presence felt. Linda Hunt, good to see you. Theo Numspa, good to see you. Driana Roberts, good to see you. I appreciate you guys coming on. Monique Maswini, Anthony Hall, Ruth Wright, Lillian Carey. Let me get this message over here and put this on this side. All right. I still dress for my okay. Okay, let me see. What? Don't correct me on this. Good. We can do whatever that is. That's the is trying to correct me. Give me a second now. Hey, Valencia, all is well. Bia Hall, Ivana Hall, Shantique Taylor, Jessica McKinney, Jessica Cunningham, Shariah Rule, Jenny Rule. Hold on 1 second. They're doing it up and down. All right. I need to add one more. Okay, the Facebook link I need to get. I didn't get that one. Okay, trying to get the Facebook link here. Okay, wonderful. The Facebook link is here. We're doing this. So, I gotta tell you all about this episode. Yes, you ain't with my black folder. Oh, never mind. My black folder is right here. Okay.
What you have, Sheriff?
No, I was asking him if he didn't move my black folder. He didn't move it.
Black folder?
Yeah, my black.
That's what you throw in the chair.
Yeah. Okay, so Aldred is sending. Oh, Aldred just sent the Facebook one. Thank you, Aldred. I was about to send that. Okay, thank you very much. Anyway, thank you very much. I appreciate you. Thank you, Bia. All is well. Bia, girl, I've had a different shade tonight, girl. Look at a different shade. Jonetta Sweeting, Sam Miller, Valencia. Hey. Anytime I see she's calling Kai Davel because Kai Davel is what the young lady name? That's Delarice. Hold on, somebody's calling. Jennifer Manka. Jennifer's calling me. Jennifer, I'm on live. Okay. Yeah, man. Thank you all very much, Brendan Drakes. Good to see you. Let me see. Let's go up this list. Bradley Miller. Bradley Miller said the force will not dismiss you without cause, but life goes on, my brother. Bradley Miller, they had a cause. Even if they had the makeup one, they had one. It is what it is. You know. And Bradley, I invested in horse. I don't want you to think that for a single moment. They did what they had to do, because I did what I had to do. All of you know I've been telling you for some time now. Hold on. Samuel Rule, Carolyn Ferguson. This can be I done call Shantique. I done call Mike. I done call, oh, Jesus Christ. Look how I let the phone drop. I mean to let it drop. Sorry, I let the TikTok phone drop. It ain't broke no more. Everybody ain't broke. No, it ain't broke. Alright, let me get it. Okay, I got it. So I am wonderful, to God be all the glory. I promise you all is well. May, how you doing, darling? Alan Boy, Johnson Brown, Herbert Thompson, Alice Johnson, Garnell, all the way down there in Mangrove, Kikara, Sweden. Wonderful Saints, David Gibson, Hezekiah Gibson, all the way down there, and Savannah Sam, Felicia Serenity, Ivana Hall, Patrick Thurston, Zelly R. Fowler Hall, Irene Carey, Jenny Thompson, May Cooper, Richie Goodman, Yasmin Sanders, Gerard McKinney, and Miss Beautiful Jam Rule. Good night, good night, good night, good night, good night. Divine Destiny, Teresa Hilton. Listen, I thank God for all of you here tonight. I appreciate your presence. God is good. Tony Clement, all the way down there in Exuma. Juan and Bristol, thank you all so much. I appreciate you all for being on this live tonight. Listen, I got fired. Send packing. With speed. I was escorted into Nassau today, and I was escorted back to the airport, and here I am now, live and live in color, no longer a member of law enforcement, terminated in disgrace. They said my service was unsatisfactory. My Lord, my Lord, my Lord. Yes. So all them nights of hard work, all those many days when the police officers called me, many nights to come to work. Even when I had done my 150 hours, they would call me still. Say, Gibson, I know you to do your hours, but we need you. And I would come, full dedication, put my heart into it. And when they gave me the certificate today, they were happy to put on it unsatisfactory. Now, they told me if I resigned, they would not put that there. Now, once I resigned, it would not be in disgrace. They said, because if you resign, all these things coming at you, you know, we can put unsatisfactory on certificate and so forth and so on. And I told them, I'm not resigning. I said, no, I'm not resigning. They said, why don't you resign? I said, because resigning is like giving up. Why would I do that? I'm not giving up. I said, so, yeah, I can take that dismissal. Eh? I can ride the wheel to this thing till it fall off. That's just the way it is. To God be all the glory. All right? It is what it is. These things had to come. I've been telling you for weeks that it's coming. And so it is not something that you should be surprised about. I know it is difficult. And let me tell you something. God's word does not lie. When he tells you, he will keep in perfect peace those whose minds are stayed on him. Let me see if I can find where that scripture is. I think it's Isaiah 26. Isaiah 26. You will keep in perfect peace those whose minds are stayed on you because they trust in you. That's the word. It's God's word right there. Isaiah chapter 26, verse 3. You will keep in perfect peace those whose mind is stayed on you because they trust in you. That's how God operates. I should have been scared. I should have been frightened. I should have been trembling because here it is now. I was going before the firing squad, going before the council, going to get my last act, going to have to defend my actions, going to have to do whatever it is I needed to do in order to, defend whatever actions I committed. And I should have been afraid. I should have been trembling. I should have been in fear. I think that probably, I don't know, maybe that's why they said the police plane coming for you and the commissioner of police want for you. So forth and so on. I never got to meet with the commissioner of police. It was the deputy commissioner of police, Layman Delavo, who met with me. And it's interesting because Layman Delavo was the officer who brought me into the force. Yes, June 30th, 2003, when I joined the force, I actually joined the force under Layman Delavo, the ACP. The deputy commissioner, sorry. And imagine that, 21 years later almost, well I say 20 years because my work actually ended on October 31st. Well, they knew they were going to fire me from October 31st. Even before all this other stuff came up. They knew exactly what they were going to do. And it is what it is. So 20 years. I ain't give it 21 because I was just there. I was just sitting down doing nothing on TMI. So 20 years. And in that 20 years, I got hired under the PLP and I ended up getting fired under the PLP. Hired under Layman Delavo and fired under Layman Delavo. God is good. I'm still here. All is still together. God is still good. It could have been worse than this. They could have kept me somewhere and beat me. Lord. But no. I'm here. And I'm thankful and grateful to God Almighty for all that He's done. Now, of course, it is still disheartening because, of course, I realized through the system and the way that I was handled that reserve officers on the Royal Bahamas Police Force still are at a grave disadvantage when it comes to how the force handles them. And I understand more so why reserve officers are more in trepidation about what they do. Because they don't want to be arbitrarily terminated. That could happen. There could be a sham trial, and they could be terminated. That's what happened to me today. It was a semblance of a trial. I was escorted to Nassau. They had court. The deputy commissioner of police was the judge and jury. And Mario Fulford gave his statement. My file was not presented. There was no file presented there for me. As a matter of fact, the deputy commissioner admitted he probably can't find the file because he don't know where those ladies put those things on his desk. In my presence, he said that. And then after that, after Fulford and see what he had to say, he said, okay, this is what it is, and he spoke some things, and he wrote some things, and then he said, you were warned about social media, and he said, I can't keep you, but I can take my time and tell you all about that. There's some other stuff I got to talk to you all about, where my cell phone is. Good night, everybody. Welcome to TMI, 10 Minutes Issues, right here on Eleuthera. TMI is a production of ALG Media and Communications. We do conduct promotions and we do accept sponsorship. Okay, if you're interested in sponsoring us, please feel free to send me a donation on my RBC account That's Marvin Gibson at RBC, account number 05125-706-9263. Or you can send me a donation on my CIBC account. That's Marvin Gibson at CIBC, account number 20171-2402. Or on my Island Luck account. Everybody's used Island Luck. My account number at Island Luck is 262463. Or on my Paradise account. My account number for my Paradise is my Paradise account number is 98877. All right. And if you're on TikTok, you can just send me the gifts on TikTok. Now, I'll say this for those persons who are watching me on TikTok, please follow our TikTok page. Please follow our TikTok page. Follow our TikTok page. You understand what I'm saying to you? Follow us. We're building our followers on TikTok. We want to build our followers on TikTok. We want to build our followers all across this platform. We intend to grow. We intend to spread. We intend to be big. We intend to be better. We intend to continue to carry the news. We have not the least bit intimidated by what happened today. It does not matter. These things happen. They will continue to happen. I'm the first one to get fired, and I won't be the last. You understand what I'm saying to you? I do feel that it could have been handled in a different manner. I do feel that I could have been advised in advance. But it is what it is. Now, as it relates to our show, all of you know our show. We always say this at our show, in the beginning of our show. Our show is it's all alleged. Now, the firing thing that actually happened to me today, I know alleged. That happened. Because it happened to me. They kicked my behind. Carry your behind of the force. We don't need people like you talking news. But it is what it is. These things will happen. Okay? And of course, one of the questions that was asked of me today was this. Gibson, if you had worked for a media agency prior to joining the police reserves, do you think we would have hired you? I say probably not. And that's what the man said. He asked me that flat out. Do you think they would have hired you? You understand what I'm saying to you? I don't know that was the best question to ask, but it is the question that they did ask me. All right? They said a number of things to me that I found sort of interesting, even concerning. A lot of things happened today that I found interesting, even concerning. But I'm going to tell you about it as we go through. Now, before I get into that, we got to talk about what's happening. I understand BTVI is opening up. They're getting ready to do the grand opening for BTVI. I'm going to tell you when, because I have it here on my status. That's BTVI Eleuthera in Green Castle. BTVI Eleuthera in Green Castle is going to be opened. Let's see if we got it. Okay. The Bahamas Technical and Vocational Institute invites you to the dedication and opening of the Bahamas Technical and Vocational Institute on Eleuthera Grand Castle, Eleuthera. That's on April 18th at 3:30 p.m. That's April 18th at 3:30 p.m. And so that's this coming Thursday. So this coming Thursday, BTVI is going to be opened in Grand Castle, and that's at 3:30 p.m. Hopefully they'll do a better job at BTVI than they're doing at the Green Castle Primary School, where you have a whole school with only 2 teachers. Please don't have only 2 teachers at BTVI. Please have some teachers there, for Jesus' sake. All right? There's another event, something I did miss. I'm trying to remember what it is. It's something else. Let me see. I can find it, though. And I can tell you all. Because y'all know I try to keep you all up to date. Okay, one more thing. Let me see if I can find it now, because I had really had time to find this. Right, I actually just came home, and I do apologize right away for starting late. I didn't mean to start late. I started late because I just reached home. There was one more thing I needed to tell you all, and I remember what it is. But once I find it, if I remember it, okay, no, I remember where I put it. I remember where I put it. I sure I put it somewhere in my phone. Here. Oh, yes. All right. Now, they are having the Eleuthera Business Outlook. The Eleuthera Business Outlook is going to take place, and they say this is day 2 on April 19th at 8:45 a.m. at Valentine's Resort and Marina in Harper Island. They said to register, you must contact Audrey Tynes of the Eleuthera Chamber of Commerce. The telephone number there is 699-6550. Or you can register with Margaret Albury at the Counselors Limited, and that's our telephone number is 242-3322-7505 or 6. All right, or you can register online at www.tclevents.com. That's tclevents.com. All right, registration in person is $160, groups and more is $140, students in person is $120, virtual is $100, virtual groups is 10 or more is $90, all rates VAT inclusive. All right, it's going to be a very in-depth session with Sylvana Spelly is going to be speaking, Chantel Sands, head of SME and Family Innovation. So you're going to have a bunch of people speaking here. Robert Deal from Water and Sewage, Maxwell Daniel, Family Island BPL, Drexel Wood, Ben Simmons at the other side, and Robert Roberts, Chief Counsel for Spanish Wells, Rico. So you're going to have a lot of people there. All right? And Chester Cooper is going to be the keynote speaker at this event, the Deputy Prime Minister of the Bahamas. And they have on this flyer Deputy Prime, not Deputy Prime Minister, Deputy Prime, and then Minister of Tourism. Yeah, and these people I don't know. They really need to find some people who edit these things properly. Delary Stalin, how you doing? All is well? Good to see you? Good. Now.
Jay. Dennis!
Remember I was talking to y'all over and over about this generator we're going missing. The one from Governor's Harbour Airport. I was shown a photo. I didn't get the photo in my hand. I was shown a photo yesterday of that generator. And I'm told that generator is in the south. But the person who had the photo would not give me the photo to confirm that. But I was shown a photo of that generator. That generator that went missing from Governor's Harbour. Andre, Lindsay Thompson say, tell friends stop making noise. Lindsay, come back me.
Oh, I tell her that.
Lindsay, Andre say hi. I was shown a photo of the generator. I understand the generator was brought from Governor's Harbour all the way south. I spoke to somebody about it at the airport today, and they say, oh yeah, they mean the generator had gone missing. They have a brand new Caterpillar generator at the Governor's Harbour Airport. I saw it today because I flew through Governor's Harbour. Remember, the police came out this morning and Flamingo Air get me down this evening. All right, they have a brand new Caterpillar generator at the Governor's Harbour Airport. But I understand the other generator that was there, that was functioning properly, is somewhere in the south, possibly in Deep Creek, in the back of somebody's yard. But you know, in the back of somebody's yard. I don't know, but they say it came south. Secondly, somebody tell me today that, you know, American Bridge and those are wrapping up their work at Disney Lookout Key, Lighthouse Point. Somebody tell me that today. They said American Bridge, as they're wrapping up, they had a surplus of building supplies. And they determined that they would give those building supplies. I don't know what the building supplies were specifically. But they determined that they would give those building supplies to different persons in the community. I'm told that a husband and wife crew went down there and read them the right act and carried all the building supplies for themselves. That these are not to be distributed to the people of Eleuthera, of South Eleuthera. These are us, and they kept it all. Now, the people ain't want to tell me who this couple is because I won't call their name. I pray they tell me who it is, but they refuse to tell me. They said they can give me a little more information. So I'm waiting on that information because, the information is coming in. But they said, Gibson, I scared because I don't want you to get in no more trouble. So I'm working with them. But I promise you, if they tell me who those characters are, I call them that name. They just guy locked me up this time. Because it's bad that we have persons in this community still seeking to keep all things up for themselves and keep the rest of the community at a disadvantage. That's bad. If American Bridge wanted to give supplies to the rest of the community, they wanted to share the supplies, why would you feel, how do you feel being gravelicious and taking all the things for yourself? That's bad. That's a disgrace. But the person who called me refused to tell me who that is. Because I really want to know who that is. Because I want to put them on blast. And I know if I call American Bridge, they ain't going to tell me. Because they know how I behave. But that's bad. Very bad. Generator guy missing. They hogging up. Elutra continues to suffer because of a small few people. You have a couple people, not all, but one or two people. They grab everything and they don't care if school keep or scholars attend. They would rather everybody die as long as they live. And they have it all. They will brag about it. They will brag to everyone. We got it. Y'all ain't got nothing. Y'all ain't saying nothing. While at the same time, they are deliberately doing things to keep the community at a grave disadvantage. And they have no shame. But when you call names, everybody want to get mad. Everybody want to get dead upset. Everybody want to be vexed. I'm not here to entertain personalities, especially when you are either stealing from or taking advantage or putting your own people at a disadvantage. I can call your name until something in you clicks to say, I got to do better. How you feel? Hauling up everything, carrying it home in your yard, knowing full well that somebody else can do with it. Building supplies. You think only you want a house? Huh? Building supplies. You think only you want things? Building supplies. You told me only you want your head covered? Building supplies. You have so many families around here whose roofs are leaking. They can't even afford to fix it. When the rain comes, cheapest they stand outside because they're getting wet the same way inside as they're getting wet outside. Do you understand what I'm saying? I want you to understand how serious this is. And it's upsetting to me because we could do better. We can do better. Why would you go up to American Bridge and harass them to not give anything to anybody else but you? Only you want living. Only you want half. Only you want houses springing out the ground. How you feel? These persons have no conscience. And they have the guts and the gall to come and challenge people and get upset and get mad and shout and be irritated when you call them out. Listen to me. Y'all know I will not be liked. I will not be accepted because The people they want to give me the name because they say if I call, they say I just get around for calling names. They don't give me the name. They say it's Gibson. If you hear who it is, they can row you again. So they don't give me the names. All they tell me is a husband and wife crew. I know one of them is a law enforcement officer. One of them is a law enforcement officer. So either they work for the police, they work for immigration, or they work for customs. That's all the law enforcement we have here. Police, immigration, customs. Because we ain't got nobody from the prison working here. One of them is a law enforcement officer. But if I ever find out, oh Jesus, and I get the proof I need, dog eat your lunch and your breakfast. Cheapest to carry me to court? Nah. While I ain't call your name yet. Carry me to court because I can call your name anyhow. And see, I let's go. I was a good writing police. Give me a file, I could write that file. But give me a file, I could write that file. But if you give me information, a lot of times I can't put things together too well. B.S. Gibson, if you ever hear anything but me, whisper it to me and let me know. Bia, I tell you, I come to see you. Oh Lord, listen. Precious Thompson, how are you? Johnny Rose say, please no name calling. Big boy Anderson to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Listen to me, man. Crystal Lee, how you doing? Angelo Clark. Listen. Angelo is from Mangrove Key. I think Angelo, where you is now? Christina Shantor Sands. Listen, man. Natario Sands. Good to see you. Maverick Miller. Good to see you. I thank God for all of you being on this platform. Now, all of y'all know. I can tell you. Sharon, Sharon, I love you too, darling. Vernell Smith, darling. The Vernell Smith is my... No, I can tell you who she is. I can let y'all figure it out for yourself. Yeah. Listen! But people just got to do better. Cleveland Knowles, good to see you. Listen. Because I didn't what? Because I had to bring in chicken. Listen. I spoke to Jay yesterday on the phone. I called the house, and he was supposed to be talking to, because I was trying to reach his mommy. And I said, he said, hey, mommy. He said, she outside in the yard. I said, okay. I said, how was your day? He said, I had a good day. He said, I had some work to do. He said, at first I didn't understand it. He said, and then after a while I understood it, and I was able to get all my work done. I said, good boy. I said, let me tell you what happened to Daddy. He said, yeah, you got fired. Oh, Lord! All right. The little boy said, yeah, you got fired. Yeah, I said, yes, child. I said, tell Daddy K is behind. Brennan said, I got to send his chicken. Yes, you can need to send his chicken down. He can need that chicken, eh? Ronald, Andre said, Jahez is in the room, dead, vexed, upset for chicken. We can need to put chicken and donuts. You know, every time I travel, I would always bring him back some chicken and some donuts. And this was so unexpected that Jahez ain't want me to put him on TMI for being a hungry belly chicken and donuts nigga. No, Cheryl, I can tell you about the check right now. Cheryl, I did not get the check. I do apologize. Auntie Cheryl, how you doing? I ain't got no check. They ain't got no money. They owe me money. $1,062 for Bank of the Bahamas, and then we never got the increases that were commensurate with our increase with our promotions. Because you know I got promoted I think 2 years ago, and I Sunshine Glow, he said Jahez trapped you just like some of these viewers. All right, so I didn't get that, and so they have the increase, the monies that are owed to me for my increase commensurate with my promotion. But you see, I'm happy that they're not. I'm glad they didn't do it, because I don't just want them to satisfy me. I want them to satisfy every single reserve officer who has not been getting their increases that is due to them. All right. I want them to. So this is gonna be, and so yeah, I love them. I love how they handled me today. Everybody getting raggy because the reserves need their money. I said to them today, the reserves are severely disrespected, and so it ain't like I missing nothing because yeah, I worked well and I gave my service and I love the force, but at the same time the reserves were severely disrespected. That goes without saying. When I felt ACP Chantanose was disrespecting reserves, I said so. That's not something that I kept a secret. They talked to me about that today because they said I talked about her bad. I did not talk about her bad. I just did not like how she treated the reserves. That's my personal view. Now, if me not liking how you treat the reserves is talking about you bad, then so be it. You understand what I'm saying to you? If somebody isn't doing something that's right, you should be able to state that you're doing something, state that this person is doing something that's not right without it being assumed that you hate the person or you're speaking bad about them. That's just the way it is. But we can't speak nothing in this country without somebody taking it personal and saying, you talking bad about the person. If the person, do you know why we are suffering as a country today? We continue to vote in governments over and repeatedly, governments and representatives over and repeatedly. They do nothing for us. And the moment you say, they do nothing, you vexed with the MP, you upset with the MP, or you talking bad with the MP. If he ain't doing a bloody well thing, he ain't doing a bloody well thing. Say that. When you say that, when you express that, and you deal with that, he got to wake up because now you are no longer stupid. You are no longer a conk. You are no longer a fool. Say to him, you ain't do it. Listen, Mr. MP, I love you. He's a cool fella. Mrs. MP, man, you Jews wear some nice dresses, but there ain't nothing happening in my community since you was representing here. What you could do? Because time running down. You're the 2 years in. What the hell you could do? Because I ain't see yet what I vote for you for. You have to call it out. Reserves are intimidated and consider this garbage. We are waste. They have no respect for us. They didn't have none. So it ain't like I lose nothing. What did I lose? Huh? Giving them a bunch of free time. Because I gave them plenty free time. Plenty. That I will never get paid for. But I worked as if working unto the Lord because that's what the Bible says. The Bible says, work as if working unto the Lord. And so I labored in the vineyard. And I said I did what I had to do. And every time they called me and I could make it, I came. I showed up. Day or night. And they take my certificate and they slam on that. Well, they don't care that you was coming day and night. And we don't care that you was riding fast. And we don't care that you were dealing with sudden deaths. And we don't care that you dealt with every matter in your hand. And we didn't care that some days you had to hold the station by yourself. Your service was unsatisfactory. So unsatisfactory that we promoted you twice. My service was so unsatisfactory that they promoted me twice. But death certificates say, during the period of his service in the Royal Bahamas Police Force, his conduct and general character has been unsatisfactory. For 20 years, with 2 promotions, my service and conduct has been generally unsatisfactory. I stupid. I stupid. I ain't got no sense. What the hell you keep me for if my service was unsatisfactory all this time? Explain that to me. Make it make sense to me, because I must be king dummy. Yes, give me a crown. I gotta wear a crown to show that I'm the king dummy. Gotta be. King dummy. I have to be king dummy. Huh? Because either I dumb or you're not dumb. Somebody dumb. Because this don't make no sense. 20 years on the force. With 2 promotions. And my service was unsatisfactory. Make it make sense to me. Because I little do. This don't do. 2 promotions. Come on, Addy. Separate and apart from that, when the officers from complaints and corruptions, ASP Mackey and Inspector Hannah came and interviewed me, you know what they said? They said, after the interview was over, they said, Gibson, up and down, everybody we've spoken to has only spoken good about you. If I was that unsatisfactory and lousy, please explain to me why the people tell complaints and corruptions that I was good and nobody speak. They didn't go to complaints and corruptions and tear me up. Please explain. Make it make sense. You understand what I'm saying? Listen to me. They got the. They said, do you know? All right, honey, love you. Talk to you later. Are you going out or going outside? You going out? My wife is leaving me. Oh, I just got fired and she's leaving me. Don't do it. All right, the wife gotta go. She come back. So, but let's make sense, man. You understand what I'm saying to you? You understand what I'm saying? People talking. Anyhow. So anyhow, my day went well today. It started yesterday. Yesterday, I got a call from, yeah, beer. I need some Kool-Aid. Just put some Kool-Aid in this cup before you go, Jamal. Put some Kool-Aid in this cup before you go, Jamal. Please. I will say, Marvin, who can say my summer sales and strong down with my child support? Y'all, I'm trying to be serious and this girl is misbehaving. She's doing wrong. Anyhow, that's it. All right. So listen to this now. I want you to listen to this again. Yesterday, I got a call. Where the phone is? Oh, I on the phone. I got a call from Inspector Dale Clark telling me that I was invited to the station for 2 p.m. Got to the station at 2 p.m. My wife was with me, but I went to the station. And when I got there, because I asked him, I said, can it happen now or can it happen at another time? Because I had an interview yesterday with the Free National Movement people in Parliament Town. I don't know if you all watched that interview. Please go on my Facebook page and watch that interview. It was a very, very, very good interview. It was awesome. When I tell you it was good, it was really good. And they interviewed well, and I'm excited. I know I want to interview Ricardo Dane. I spoke to him today on WhatsApp, and hopefully we will connect so I could have a good interview with him as well. And so, when I tell you the interview yesterday went very well, and I see great things happening across the political spectrum. Man, listen to me. It was awesome. So, and I want you to continue. Listen, if you never got involved in the politics of your country in your life, this time around, get involved. Trust God and get involved. But get involved with demands. Don't get involved to be no dummy. Oh, I born PLP. I born F&M. You can't born COI because COI only for 2 years old. Wake up, back. Wake up. Don't come around telling nobody you don't do that foolishness. Select a candidate that you can support, particularly in your community, and make sure that your candidates work for you. So whoever your member of parliament is, make sure they work. And if they ain't working, let them know. Their termination slip getting prepared for them. It is what it is. Don't keep none of these people in who ain't making no sense. You understand what I'm saying to you? Clear them with this Bahamas striping contract. I don't care what they tell you. And the BTBI thing is just a sham. Because if you can't keep teachers in the school, how the hell you can keep people teachers to BTBI? That ain't making no sense. The Bahamas striping contract is a bunch of gangsterism. Don't be no fools. Don't be fools over that. Yeah, they doing the $100 million. They doing $100 million contract for 163 miles of road. But watch the foolishness. Let me show you something. Do you know the airport roof in Governor's Harbor done put on twice? and Roxanne still putting up screens, and Roxanne is a disaster. The airport roof in Governor's Harbor, not the building they doing in the back, the one in the front, roof that gone on that twice. Anybody realize that? Huh? I want you to pay attention now. Pay careful attention. I ain't talking about. I haven't even talking about the Bahama striping thing, because you know Bahama striping doing the road work in Exuma. Bahama striping group of companies, so you can't target any specific company because they want you to target them, and the Ministry of Works is abdicating their responsibilities to them. Do you realize that Bahama Striping Group of Companies has been doing a bum job in Exuma, and they have to bring in another contractor to do some work on that road in Exuma? I want you to know some stuff. Listen, all kind of garbage going on. Now, it doesn't excuse the F&M, because the F&M is culpable in this as well. Because you have the group of companies involves both PLPs and F&Ms. They're all gangsters. The Esmond Bannister gave Bahama Striping Group of Companies $80 million. Okay? On the other side of that coin, Clay giving them $100 million. They run a race to see who can give them the most money. You understand what I'm saying? If that ain't causing you to think and wonder what the hell going on, that on you. You better wake up. Why are they giving this one company or group of companies all this money? And when the people ask Clay about the road patching contract in the meeting in James' system, he say, "Oh, you can't speak to me. You have to speak to Bahama Striping Group of Companies." How? Bahama Striping Group of Companies to answer us. The minister and the Ministry of Works answers us. You cannot now abdicate your responsibility of answering the people to a private company that you know has no obligation to answer to us. And watch this. None of the governments, PLP or F&M, have implemented the Freedom of Information Act. None of us. I just need you to see, and both of them promise it, but I need you to see what's going on here. These are gangsters. They're gangsters. Pay attention. I'm saying to you, get you a candidate who can show you they working. Not gonna pretend they working like how Clay dip up some sand the other day when he was doing the road patching contract and wasn't making no sense. You understand? Get you some people in your community who vote for some people who you see working now. They ain't waiting until election to work. They working now. They with you in the trenches. They doing what they got to do. They helping you, and you can see that they are genuine and they're not corrupt. You understand what I'm saying to you? Don't fool around with these people who fly in their sweetheart all over the place and doing all kind of foolishness. Don't fool around with these people who hell bent on seeing how much bongi they could get before they leave the House of Assembly. Because somebody is only interested in bongi and money. All right, January, let's start. So yesterday I got the call. Inspector Dale Clark called me and told me, go to the station and come to the station for 2 o'clock. I made my presence felt at the station for 2 o'clock. When I got to the station, I met with Superintendent Franklin Neely. As a matter of fact, the suit I got terminated in was a suit Franklin Neely gave me. So I wore his suit today to get fired at. When I sat down, Mr. Neely pulled up on his phone. He pulled up on his phone the video that I had done regarding Fred Mitchell. All right, and he asked me, he said, "Gibson, this video was on your platform." He said, "Did you do this video?" I said, "Yes, I did that video." You know, I do a whole video. I said my whole face on the bag angle lie and say, oh no, I didn't do that. He said, no, because I know people that do voiceover. I said, no, that's me talking. Yes, I did it. Hmm? He say, do you know about the libel laws? Yes, I do. I know about the libel laws. Huh? Yes, I'm well aware of the libel laws. All right? Because all I say is, in the video, I say, these fellas is ring the fellas out. Ring them out, make them work hard, whatever ring them out is to them. But I know you put them to work, you give them a lot of labor, or you put them in position and you make them work very hard. So anyhow, it is what it is. He said, anyway, tomorrow, at, what time is that? He said at 9 o'clock you have to be to the Governor's Harbor Airport. The police plane will be there to take you to meet to see the Commissioner of Police. I said, no problem. I said, but boss man, you could have tell me that. Yeah, you ain't have to tell me that. You could have called me and tell me that. You ain't had to bring me to the station to tell me that. Because Lord, I say, man, here it is. I had another appointment and I wanted to go sleep first anyway. So I didn't get that opportunity to go sleep. So I went there, I wasted the time. I drove back home. I went to sleep. I tried to sleep for an hour and then I went up to Governor's Harbor. This morning at 8:30, I was at the airport waiting to go on that plane. Couldn't wait. Excited. Dressed down to kill. Black suit, dark shades. Listen, dressed right down, ready to go. Go see the Commissioner of Police. So anyhow, Mr. Neely calls, lets him know. The gentleman called and said, you're Gibson? I said, yes, sir. He said, Mr. Neely said he's coming now. I said, he's coming. He said, yeah. I said, okay, cool. So Mr. Neely escorted me from here. He escorted me on the plane, and he escorted me straight to police headquarters. We waited a little while, we had a little wait here and there, because of course these people are busy. They're sitting down here doing nothing. They have to wait. They have work to do, and so you can't expect to just pull up on these people and just demand that they move at your beck and call. We got there, we waited a little while. They were having a press conference. Once they came out of the press conference, they came to see me. ACP Ken Taylor and ACP Anthony Copsrule took me into ACP Rule's office. They took me in the office and they said to me, yes, I had a police truck, a nice police truck. So they said to me, no, let me tell you how they started. They said, now listen, you need to resign. They said, CDU is downstairs right now. Now, we would rather you just resign rather than just, listen, Sunshine is a wonderful, awesome gentleman. They said, cheapest you resign right now, because, if you let them fire you, you can get these things on your certificate. I guess they meant the part about unsatisfactory on your discharge certificate. So cheapest you resign. You can still, they say, if you resign, all the pressure that's coming on you and all the stuff that's happening now wouldn't happen, and so forth and so on. I said, listen. So I said, they said, so you need to resign. These two huddled me in the office and they're talking to me about resigning. And I say, yeah, I don't get a chance to think about that. They say, no, you have to decide now. I say, no, I need to think about that. I don't know that I want to do that. So they say, they say, no man, you gotta understand the pressure, because this, that, and the cops explained to me that he spoke to Mr. Mitchell and this, that, and that, and so forth and so on. Now they didn't tell me CDU downstairs. That didn't move me. So they tell me all kind of other things. None of them stuff moved me. And then Mr. Taylor say, I can see you were very like you look like you're somebody who I see how you look and how your mind makeup, So yeah. He say, So the same time I say I really need to think about this, and they grab up, come. Anyway, let's go inside the office. So they kept me inside the conference room, right? Now when we got in the conference room, um, when we got in the conference room, there was who was there? The deputy commissioner hadn't arrived yet. It was just and and Mr. Rule, along with Superintendent Neely, and Mr. Rule, Superintendent Neely, and then there was a gentleman who they said was the force, the legal advisor, brother, I don't know, there's a lawyer, he's probably a police officer, legal something. I did not get his name. I do apologize for that. I did not get his name. I should have. I messed up on that, but I did not get his name. And then eventually, once Mr. Delaveau came in there, they presented the force policy on the table, put that on the table with reference to social media, and then Mario Fulford came in there as well. While in the meeting, they talked to me about. First of all, the commissioner asked me about the force policy on social media and something else, but he didn't get into much details about that. He went on of how the officers interviewed me. I said yes, they did interview me. I have a document right here because I documented it. I didn't do. And I'll tell you this. I got to give props to Mr. Neely because Mr. Neely, when I was traveling on the plane, he had on a headphone and he was listening to a song and he put the song on my ears. And the song was Victory Belongs to Jesus. Man, listen to me. That did my heart really good. You understand what I'm saying to you? Because victory truly belongs to Jesus. It ain't belong to me. I got victory, but it ain't belong to me. It's victory belongs to Jesus. And I give God thanks for what he has done and continues to do in my life. All right? They suppositioned that my platform, this is the deputy commissioner of police saying, I need permission from the commissioner of police for social media to have a social media page. I'm a reservist who needs permission from the commissioner of police to have a social media page. You ever say such foolishness in your life? Regular officers may need it. I'm a reservist. A reservist needs permission from the commissioner of police to have a social media page. That makes sense to you? Because it sure as hell don't make sense to me. All right? But that's what the deputy commissioner said. He said, my platform was designed to attack issues and also to attack matters relating to the police force. I tried to speak to that, but they didn't let me speak. And then he told me that Chief Superintendent Fulford had received a complaint of breach of social media policy. Okay? And Fulford, he allowed Fulford to speak, and Fulford said he received a complaint that a reserve officer in Eleuthera has been sharing sensitive information on his social media platform, which sheds a negative light on the organization. That's what he said. Listen, they ain't read the mandate. They ain't carry the mandate. He said there were several incidents, and he mentioned one being the death of this child that occurred in Palmetto Point. And I explained to him, I reported on that matter based on what was in public domain. So then Mr. Cops Roll say, but you know, if you report on something that's in public domain, that's just like reporting to the police. How in the hell that could be like reporting to the police if I am only a police officer when I'm in uniform? I'm only covered by the force insurance when I'm in uniform. I only can get the benefits of the force when I'm in uniform. If I don't work, I don't get paid. So I'm not sure how that works. The insurance does not cover me if I am not in uniform. Hello? So when I'm not in uniform, my only responsibility is not to break the law. But as it relates to, and certain things I definitely ain't gonna do. But as it relates to how I manage my time with regards to my employment or my extracurricular activities, you cannot put a law on that and you are not paying me for my time. How? Please explain that to me. These were rules, this new force policy were rules put in place by Paul Rule when he was the Commissioner of Police. They also spoke about my situation with the administrator at Governor's Harbor. If the administrator is involved in something questionable, and I raised that not only, but I didn't only raise that publicly, I spoke about it, I sent a communication directly to the minister, documenting that the administrator was involved in some questionable activities with respect to payments being demanded from persons seeking service with regard to summons. How was that an issue relating to the police? And my concern was this. Also that I deal with these things. When I was dealing with my when I was to work. I deal with these things when I was in uniform. I dealt with these things on my own time, on my own show, on a platform that I have a right to, that I don't need the commissioner's permission to have. Because force policy cannot dictate to you, when you're a private citizen out of uniform, that you cannot. Now, this is the point that they have. They say, but you got to understand that once you are a member of this organization, people are going to always see any information coming from you as if that's information coming from police. That may be true, but people now have to mature. You understand what I'm saying? Because how they see things is not my responsibility. When you want to control these things, you need to pay me. Hello? You're going to need to say, listen, Gibson, we have a problem with you having your social media page, so here's what we can do. We can pay you $100 a month to stay off social media. Once I decide, because I get paid, I can't come on social media. But you cannot dictate to me on my own time that you're not paying me for what I can do. And we have a lot of people who are determined to criminalize people's right to do what they like with their time, with their private time. So you have companies in this country that will tell you, you have to report to work 15 minutes ahead of time. But they won't pay you for the 15 minutes. You have companies who want to tell you, you have to eat your lunch on property. But they don't want to pay you for your lunch. You have companies that want to tell you, you're going to need to come do this work. They're calling you, listen, you didn't send this email today. But they don't want to pay you for the time it took you to send or answer those emails. We continue to be taken advantage of. And there's no one to protect us. Now, the police, reservists are at the bottom of the barrel. They are disrespected. They are mistreated. They are discarded. They are only recognized when they are needed. They are the pot cake of the Royal Bahamas Police Force. They don't love them. They only know them when they need them. That's reservists. Because you ain't going to tell me, for 2 years, these officers have got promoted and you ain't give them their money yet. For 2 years, the regular officers, I sure they're getting them sorted out. But not reservists. The regular officers and get promoted, not reservists. You understand what I'm saying to you? They don't love you. They only know you when they need you. And they disrespect you at every opportunity. Huh? The Labour Board can't help reservists. Labour Board don't help regular people. I wouldn't help a reservist. Because you have to remember too now, reservists, that's a voluntary organization. They don't even get a stipend. They don't even get a salary, sorry. They get a stipend. They don't get a salary. Reservists get a stipend. They don't pay them national insurance and stuff like that. They don't do deductions from their salary. They get paid for the time that they work. An hourly pay. Technically, they get a stipend for the time that they make they step to the station. You understand? And so they are at the bottom of the barrel. So people see reservists out there going to work and they think, oh, they are on par with the regulars and they're making it. No, they are not making this money. And they don't have the same rights as the regulars. And the fight that they will put in for the regulars, they won't put it in for the reserves. And that's why it was so easy to dismiss me today, because of a truth, I had no reservists there defending me. I went there with Superintendent Neely, he was a regular officer. Layman Delaveau said to me, Deputy Commissioner Layman Delaveau said, Gibson, I cannot send you back to work. Now I'll say this, he tried to be as fair as possible, but he was lacking. But he tried to be as fair as possible. Because when Anthony Copserole introduced the information, because mind you, Mr. Neely showed me the video of Fred Mitchell. But when I got there, they had no discussion about Fred Mitchell. And when Anthony Copserole mentioned the situation with Fred Mitchell, Deputy Commissioner Layman Delaveau told him, no, sir, you cannot introduce that. He said, you cannot introduce that. He said, you can't introduce that simply because. He said, let me ask. He said, full forward, was a complaint made to you? He said, no, sir. He said, so-and-so, was a complaint made to you? He said, no, sir. He said, okay, you can't introduce that. I cannot deal with that. He said, I can only deal with what's before me. Now, I know what was before him because he didn't even have the file. And he said he didn't have the file. He said, he didn't know what the ladies do with the file, but they probably put it somewhere on the desk because so much changed on his desk. And I understand that because, you know, this was going on here. But he said to him, you can't deal with that. So they dismissed me on the things that I spoke to them about in February. So they knew from February, well, not even from February, because the person wrote, the suspension took place October 31st. So they knew from October 31st they were going to fire me. And you notice, I've been saying that to you consistently during the show. I say, don't worry, it's on fire. I actually just said this, I think, on Saturday night, I think. If not Saturday night, Wednesday. I said, soon to be fired, soon reservists, suspended reservists, soon to be fired. Okay? I sat there and I listened to them. And I said, I'm not trying to be defiant. Mr. Delaveau said, Gibson, I cannot keep you. I can't send you back to work. He said, if I send you back to work, he said, officers will have my head. That's what he said to me. He said, if I send you back to work, the country will have my head. That was his justification. He said, I cannot send you back to work. So now that story about reservists go before the tribunal, and you'll get a tribunal, all right. Tribunal. He said, I cannot. He said, you're not suspended. You still have your uniform, but you know, senior officers could tell you all, we don't need you. We'll call you when we need you. Which is utter garbage, because for reserve officers who may have that as their bread and butter, if a senior officer dislikes them or does not want to have anything to do with them or take some rumor or gossip about them, they could simply say to that reservist, I'll call you when I need you, putting that poor reservist at a disadvantage. Come on, man. Come on, man. Let's be real here. Let's talk sense here. Huh? Now, I'm not saying that will happen to me. Now, I know I did piss some people off, because yes, I did piss some people off, because let me tell you what I did. The night I was suspended, I called the station because a young lady, I'd sent a young lady there because she was being sexually harassed on her job. So technically, yeah, this is what happened to me. She was being sexually harassed on her job. So even before I knew what the complaints were against me, this young lady was being sexually harassed on her job. And I sent her to the station to make a complaint because she brought it to my attention. And when I sent her to the station to make the complaint, the officers were disrespectful to her. You hear what I'm saying to you? The regular officers, Gibson and Wallace, were disrespectful to her. They did not take a complaint, and Gibson said, "You pregnant, eh?" They were disrespectful to her. And I called ASP Road, and I told him, I said, "Sir, this young lady has a complaint. This was her situation. I sent her to the station, and they did not take a complaint, and they sent her out of the station." He said to me, "Tell her go back. Tell her go to the station now, Gibson, I can deal with that." But now his officers was pissed that I report them. And they're his regular officers. And so he got looking for them. Because I am a pot cake. You don't love me, you only know me when you need me. I know you understand what I'm saying? I'm pot cake. So pot cake you don't keep. You understand? So the regular officers were kept. That night when I walked in the station, because now I'm going in now to prepare the times to do my work and prepare the timesheets for the reservists for the next day. Wallace was there, blue mad, and he said to me, you don't come to work. We'll call you if we need you." And that's the exact same thing Cops Road said today. Senior officers could just tell reservists, if they don't need, we'll call you when we need you. He said, "You know, we always use that." Everything coming out. Let's see how exposure. You understand what I'm saying? That's what he did to me. And they didn't use the senior officer. They used Wallace did it. And then when I called Rule supported what Wallace said, but he added suspension. You know what I'm saying to you? Or maybe he didn't say suspension. He might say he ain't saying. Whatever the case, yeah, Gibson, you can't come to work. Say, because the complaint has been made against you. You understand? I want you to understand the predicament that reserve officers are in. Because how many times have complaints been made against regular officers and they still go to work? Nobody stops them from coming. And some of these reservists, this is all they have to depend on. The same little stipend. So I went before the firing squad, and Mr. Superintendent, Superintendent, Deputy Commissioner Delavo said, "Gibson, I cannot send you back to work." He said, and then he asked me about the interview and said, "The officers tell me I'm supposed to be using those social media." I said, "They never told me that." Just they did not tell me that. They asked me if I know about false policy and social media. I said, "Yeah. False policy doesn't say officers can't have social media. And false policy cannot speak to officers who are off the job in regard to social media. If they're reservists, regulars, they probably could. Because they pay them for all their time. They don't pay me for that. I only get paid for what I work. I'm only recognized as an officer if I'm in uniform. If I get in an accident as a reservist, if you are a reservist and you get in an accident, but you're not in uniform, the force does not cover you, and the force insurance does not cover you. Dog eat your lunch and your breakfast. You had a situation, I think, in Andres, where the officer got in an accident, and they put him in uniform so the force insurance could cover him. I know about it. Huh? I'm telling you. He said, they tell you, they spoke to you about social media. I said, "No, sir." I said, "They spoke to me about 3 complaints, and I named 3 complaints. One was in reference to the boy in Palmetto Point who died. The other one was in reference to the administrator from Governor's Harbor. And the third was in reference to the Disney supervisors. Because I know my stuff. I may be stupid a little bit, and I'm stupid sometimes. I'm stupid. Where's my stupid crown? Here's my stupid crown right here. I'm stupid sometimes. I do stupid things. But, yeah, I know my stuff. You understand? And I didn't forget what those officers said to me. And then, this is how they raise the issue. They say, and he turned around and he put the D. Let me see what the form is, because I got the form here. I can tell you the form. The disciplinary form is called a CD. CD form. They call it the CD form. They say he turned around and put the CD form on social media right after the officers talked to him. They were, and when they said that, Jallo was indignant. You put the CD form, how could you? They just tell you about social media, and you put the CD form on social media? Yes, because it was served on me. I wasn't working. I was suspended. It was served on me. That's mine. I put my summons on social media. And that's for forced private document. If it's a forced private document, how the hell you serve it to a suspended man? You're only supposed to give me no information. Because if I could get that while I suspended man, why y'all ain't send me the crime report while I was suspended? Huh? Because while I was, as a matter of fact, you all stopped sending the crime report even before I was suspended. If you all hear some of the dumbness they talk today, Janidi, I think, mentioned it, where he said, and I had something attached to the computer to send information from the police computer to my computer. What kind of foolishness is that? And why would I put my job on the line doing dumbness like that? And why would I want the police computer information on my personal computer? How the hell does that make sense? But you see, these suckers down here have that as these are the little things that they have to say they get, not me. Because these are the things I just do, because I do these dumb things. The man asked me, this one said I got in an accident going home in the rain after working over my shift, and they ain't cover me as a regular. Wow. You understand what I'm saying here? So, but they had this complaint. No, and mind you, it was something addressed. They never addressed it with me. But I hear about it today inside the thing, inside this meeting. As a matter of fact, when Mr. Dello talked about the social media issue, he said, and he said, well, this is to do with you having a social media page. I said, yeah, I have a business license for that. He said, but you know there's a complaint against you for a social media page. I said, no, sir, I was not aware. Because I was not aware that the complaint was about me having a social media page. I was only aware about the complaints being that I expressed some things on the social media page. You understand what I'm saying, yo? I fight it.
Why fight this? Don't think you poor guy fight.
Gallo handed down his decision, saying that I knew I was being investigated in reference to having a social media page, and I refuse to take the platform down, and I continue to use my platform. They never told me to take my platform down. But if they had, I wasn't taking it down. You have to justify in writing why I should take it down. Meaning that you document where I am in contravention of the law and force orders with respect to my page that I have a business license for. You understand what I'm saying here? Hey, Jesus. So, when that was all said and done, the elbow say, the elbow said, anyway, I can give you all 5 minutes to talk. Gibson, he said, Gibson, I can't keep you. He said, I need you all to talk. And you all can tell me whether, um, I think you should resign. But you decide whether you can resign, because if you don't resign, then we have to dismiss you. So when he left, they sat there talking with me and trying to convince me to resign. And I said to them, but I can't resign. They said, why won't you resign? I said, because resigning is like giving up to me. If I resign, that's me giving up. So yeah, I have to accept that dismissal. He dismissing me? Because the choice was resign or be dismissed. I have to accept the dismissal. And I accepted it. I know the choice, because now I refuse to resign. I refuse to resign. I refuse to be bullied into stepping away. That's like somebody trying to bully me into committing suicide. You know what? You are a worthless, useless man, and you should no longer live. Commit suicide or we will kill you. Think about it. That's what they said to you. Take your own life or we will kill you. When people see that they can push you into any corner, they will continue pushing and pushing and pushing until they push the last button. You understand what I'm saying to you? Take that from me. So you got to wise enough, and you can't let them get you. Yeah, I got expenses. Yeah, I got issues. Yeah, all I got is problems. It is what it is. Now, I did speak to Mr. Delaveau about the $1,062 owed to me. They tried to bring up the issue with Cops was talking about how I spoke to Cheryl. Did you say give me evidence for wrongful dismissal? Yeah. So they gave me. Yes, they did do that. Anthony Cops spoke about how I spoke about Shanta Knowles. I said, "Sir, you need to watch that show from the beginning." I speak bad. He said, you spoke bad about the organization. I said, no, I did not speak bad about the organization. I spoke bad about an issue I have. I've never spoken bad saying, oh, the force is the voice in it. I say, if it's an officer I'm speaking about, I speak about that officer. I had an illustrious career on the Royal Bahamas Police Force. One that I enjoyed. A storied career. A good career. I appreciated all my time on the force. You understand? It was worth it. But you know, Cal Hall, who was a part of our group, but is out of the group now, always sends this message in the group. And he's absolutely right to a certain extent. Elevation requires separation. In order for me to advance, God had to move me from here. God can move me from other places too. In order for me to advance, he had to move me. Because if it leave it up to me, I'd probably still been on the force right now, sucking up and tolerating their disrespect. It is what it is. I asked him about the $1,062 Delaveau today, and I also asked him about the funds that are owed to me that were commensurate with my promotion. I've been promoted as sergeant, and I've been working 150 to 50 hours every month, 150 hours and more, but they only pay you for up to 150 for about 2 years. I was still getting corporal pay for sergeant's work. And I was doing sergeant work long before I was even a sergeant. I was doing inspector work. I was doing some Oldham reports. Still getting corporal pay. In the office of sergeant. So they owe me all that money. They had that money ready for me today. But Anthony Copsrole, ACP Anthony Copsrole, gave me his email address, gave me his information, and told me, and I think I have his number in my phone, and he told me he's going to make sure that I get my money. And I don't just want my money. All of the reservists who have worked who got promoted and didn't get their promotion pay, they need that money. Get them their money. They need their money. You say if it's crying, it take you long to pay them. You can't take them long to pay them and hold on their money. You understand? They just get paid the other day, thank God. But you owe them that money, and I want my money. It's my money, and I want it now. If I had spent, listen to me, if you see me had spent, and I was in a rush to get back out of Nassau because I want to come back to work. But if I had spent the week in Nassau, commensurate with the time that I asked for off, I was getting my money before I leave Nassau this week. I was getting every dollar. But when you see me go back to Nassau, if you see me there and pay me by then, I carry in there certificate. I keep this nice spanking new shiny certificate. I take it to them. I can need me money. All me money. All me money. Because when you dismiss someone, and that's correct, child, you're supposed to give them all of their money that you owe them. Every dollar. And I have the documentation to prove that they owe me. The promotion letter and the bill from Bank of the Bahamas. I want my $1,062. They'll pay me or pay their lawyers and still pay me, but they can pay me. God will say, I cannot allow you to remain on the force in light of the offenses. Say the officers would crucify me. He said the country would crucify me. Resign or be dismissed. Anyhow, ladies and gentlemen, victory belongs to Jesus.
Oh, yes. Amen.
You hear what I'm saying to you? It is Him that covers us and keeps us. I don't know where God is taking me, but I will continue to stand for Him. And the best way that you can stand for God is by standing for others. Looking out for others, taking care of others, being concerned about others. You understand? Take that from me. I listened to an ACP inside the station, inside the headquarters today. Young man, I didn't get his name. I wanted to get his name badly, but I didn't get it. I asked Mr. Neely for it. But he ministered today about how the churches are falling apart when it comes to taking care of the needs of the people. They're preaching a compromised gospel. They refuse to speak out on certain things. They're scared to talk about homosexuality. They're scared to talk about sweetheart. They're telling people that the wages of sin is death no more. Romans 6:23. The wages of sin is death, and the gift of God is eternal life. They ain't preaching that gospel anymore. They're preaching this compromised gospel. You understand what I'm saying to you? On the other side of that coin, people like me, you have people out here who massaging you and lotioning you. They ain't telling you what the reality is. I have time to lotion nobody, because I don't want nobody lotion me. Hey, look, Fred Mitchell or Puff Daddy trying to lotion me, that could be a problem. Hey! I can behave myself, I promise! I mean it! I ain't lotioning nobody. I can tell it like it is. No time to be flim-flamming. Speak the truth. Speak it ever. Shanty Taylor said, see why he was getting in trouble. Sharon said, joke! Hold on! Listen to me. Listen to me. You need to... I repent. Oh, Jesus, let me drink some Kool-Aid. I have Kool-Aid. I missed the school today. My God. Mm. This morning was the earliest I ever get up. They all just see me going on the governor's harbor airport at bullet speed. I wasn't letting that police plane leave me, child. Child, I was ready for my ride. Riding like big time drug. Listen, y'all talking. Let me tell y'all. Y'all know they firing this unsatisfactory reserve who was there to assist wherever and whenever they needed. Y'all know they so short staffed in the Lutra. It ain't funny. They're so short staffed that the police plane had to come this morning. They ain't just come to me. They bringing in officers to supplement Governor's Harbor and Harbor Island. So officers from Nassau and I guess wherever are doing rotation where the police plane is flying them in to PSA, let me know what block they have you on. Officers from Nassau are doing rotation where they have to be flying them in every week or every other week to provide officers for Governor's Harbor and officers for Harbor Island. And if I was still working, if I didn't know they were short to Governor's Harbor, they would tell me I was going to Governor's Harbor to work. Because one thing I am not afraid of, I'm not afraid of work. I don't like losing, I don't want to lose my job because I like work bad. I like to work. Anytime you want to hurt me, take my work away from me. Because I like to work. You understand? That's my track record. Working. If you want to jack me up, take the work away from me. And you got me. You got some people who don't beg to work. I like to work. Especially certain things like office, because I was ever good in office work. I was ever good with, and I grew to be good and very good in policing. And different things like that. You understand what I'm saying to you? And so anytime you want to mess with me, take my work from me. Once you take work from me, you know, I don't piss because I won't work. You understand what I'm saying to you? And so the other things don't face me. You understand what I'm saying to you? Let me make you understand this here now. I'm a worker. Now I don't work like Danielle now. Ooh, work your things up. I work regular work. No! You know. Give me a report to do. Give me files to write. Give me some accounts. You know, things like that. But you know, I ain't gonna expect me. But and I will work. I'm gonna go to a bar to do what I got to do. You understand what I'm saying to you? They stopped me from writing the files the other day after they gave me this file with this teacher, and they was trying to throw away this case. And they give me the file because they figure, well, you know, Sharon put the word there. Sharon behaved herself. They figured I give the file to Gibson. Yeah, that'll be it. When they give me the file, it took me 1 day. Our file was taking 6 months to do because that file came in from January. It took me 1 day. I write the whole file that same day. I interviewed all my witnesses and everything that same day. Write the file, write on the case diary, and write a document. Yeah, you're going to need to charge this woman. Because she, you know, based on what I see, the evidence bears out the complaint that was made against her. Then let me write another file since then. Not another one. You know, but God is good. Ladies and gentlemen, it's 10 o'clock. I'm going to go chill out now. I got to frame a little certificate. The good and the bad. Listen to me. Every day will not always be Sunday. You will have different days. No, yeah, run 16 years actually. 16 years. So you can have some days when you get good certificate. And then you can have some days when you get bad ones. Not every day will be Monday. Not every day will be Sunday. Some days, well, not every day will be Sunday. Some days you have a Monday, and they 5 years behind. This is one of those days. And listen, it upside down. No man, the street. I laughing. I giving God thanks. I come home this evening and eat me some boiled corn. Some nice boiled, that's green corn. Some nice boiled green corn. And I have me a big cup of juicy Kool-Aid. So, yeah, it is what it is. I don't work for certificates. I work because I like to work. And Brian Rule said, Chief Superintendent Brian Rule said, I know you want me. Every officer want, and here working for promotion. I said, son, not me. He say, but I must behave yourself. He said, what you mean, not you? I said, so I don't work for promotion. I work because I like to work. I say, if they promote me, I can work. If they don't promote me, I still can work. Because I don't come to work sitting down for promotion. I come to work to work. I'll appreciate the promotion if it comes. Well, I didn't get a promotion. I got a demotion. They say put inspector suit on this. And I said, I stop. I can behave myself. I promise you I will not do any more foolishness tonight. I love you all though. I appreciate all of you. God's best life. I got some other stories in my phone, but I ain't gonna fool with them tonight. We can deal with them Wednesday night, God willing. I'm chilling out tomorrow night, and then Wednesday night, we'll have a regular show. Because you know I got some juicy details. Remember I read a letter from Green Castle the other night, and I read a letter from Green Castle the other night, and the girl sent me a response back to that. Let me see if I can find a response anyhow. I might as well give you all this while I Thank you, Auntie Cheryl. I just read your juicy message. Let me read the letter. Listen, because the girl, they sent me a response in respect of the situation that happened in Green Castle the other night. So, the thing what happened in Green Castle, y'all remember to read the letter? I honestly, Marvin, that laugh making up my baby. She jumped in and asleep. All right, listen to this. Deshaun McKinney, all is well? All right, you remember I read y'all the letter from Green Castle where they say the girl was fighting for the ISD man. Y'all remember that? All right, so of course I got a call. Say, Gibson, that's not how the story go. That girl come to the Green Castle to pick fight. So ain't nobody had no ISD man to study. So they sent me a message. They said, I can send you something to read on TMI. And they say, let me read it to you. They say, man, that girl was picking with me from by Big G, bombing on the glass, so Big G them put her out. And she gone by Ed. So when we gone by Ed, she start making noise, bombing on her car. So we was cross the road standing by the gas station, and she reversed her car and tried to run into me and put her car in park. That's when my friend opened the door and she get dragged out. And it was like ants nest. After that, bottles and rocks them was coming from left and right and center. And my mommy told her, how could you fight a man? Meaning, how could she thought she could have fight me and no one break her car up? The nigga who she was trying to swing break her car up. And the thing is, after she done pick fight, she tried going to the police and lied, said we beat her and she pregnant. Because how you come in Green Castle to pick fight with the girl? And the thing is, after she done pick fight, she tried going to the police and lies that she get pregnant. And she lies that she get beaten, she pregnant. Boy, Marv, you can't be a homeless liar. I stop. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our show for the night. Listen, all y'all go to y'all bed because I ain't got in my bed. I gotta watch TV. But I love y'all. Y'all have a wonderful, awesome, and blessed night. God's best life. If you have a show for Wednesday, I'm gonna give you the show on Wednesday. Even if I gotta make up a show on Wednesday, I'll see you on Wednesday at TMI as we watch TMI Tease Off. Valencia Stubb, Sharon, oh Sharon, Ivana, Ivana, you had me all around tonight. I ain't gonna lie. So. Melba Hall just reached. Melba, the show is over. All right, Cherie Roll. Cherie, I hear you going Abaco and they ain't tell nobody you's a gangster, Cherie. Lord. Judith, good night to you, darling. Terry Pinder, I love you, darling. I appreciate you. Kathy LaCroix, thank you for your presence. We appreciate you. Ronaldo just joined. Listen, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. This one is Sharonsky. All right. Bahama Sulin Pinder, my darling, down there in Spanish Route. Listen, I gotta go back Spanish Route. Andre, Sulin won't beat me. Be a Hall, how you doing, my darling? Christina Penniman, good night to you, dear, and to the family. God bless you. Green Eyes, good night. Let me see who else. Samantha Mackey, good night to you. Tasma just reached. Tasma, the show over. Shot, Tasma, where you been? Tasma! Oh, Lord, Tasma. All right. The Rancher Cha. The Rancher, I can't pronounce them. Boy, you. Okay, yes, I will reach out to you tomorrow. Or if you see me to reach out to you, send me a message on Facebook or on my telephone number 473-8566. Theo Numspa, good night. Thank you. So we were on Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube tonight. I appreciate all of you. I love all of you. All of you have a wonderful, awesome, and blessed night. Good night, Ganel. See you later, baby. All right. I'd rather say take be your place tonight. Vernal saying something, but I missed that. Okay. All right. Deletion settings. Never delete. Post now. Okay. I finished the TikTok. All right. And the TikTok now. And now. All right, darling. How are you doing, darling?
I want your eyes so red. They look red.
Oh, and this is going to hit.
Yeah.
Look red for sure. Oh, but I see, all right. I think some of the blowing Mondays in here. You know, it's 100 people on there, right? It's up to 100 and something.
You know what I know? The pussy captain right there listening. Pussy captain dogs.
Honey, it all makes for a great show. She don't want to bed.
Jay!
You alright, baby?
Yeah, alright, because he's dead.
Come here, baby.
Because he's dead.
Come, Jay, come to daddy.
Early when he's came up watching because I had to sit down to bring the chicken in this.
Come, baby. You know I love her. Daddy didn't have no money. Daddy was so broke. Daddy didn't have $1. Right. Andre, give me that wallet. Let me take them, please. Take these things to the police badge.
But just look in the room on the table where our stuff is.
Yeah, so I can throw this police badge. This can go in the car, too.
Okay. Yeah, because you want to take all them fucking things in my car and tomorrow morning put them in your own together then.
Okay.
Because you know they feel they can't take back from me.
Yeah.
It's Wally, this brown Wally will come to the belt.
Mm-hmm. And that belt is a nice belt, you know. But it's too big. I can put a hole in it.
The belt too big for you?
Mm-hmm. I got your Gucci belt on today.
Now stop talking shit! My Lord have mercy, Jesus. So why you...
The YouTube's still on! Cut!